So you mentioned Project Connect, and I think that that's probably a good topic for a lot of voters are going to have to do some soul searching, because for so long we have lacked mass transit in this city, and we lack solutions that won't rely on the automobile. So a lot of people are getting frustrated with that. That to some extent Project Connect solves that. It has a long range vision that serves every part of the city. Um, but I completely understand the concerns of people that. $7 billion is a lot of money to ask people to vote for right now. A 25% increase in property taxes. When I think about how I grew up, my mom was a single mother. She had 3 kids. When we were scraping together money for lunch, we were trying to find pennies and couches, just to find $1.15 to buy lunch for the day. We would go through a drive-through, and my mom wouldn't even order food for herself because she'd rather have her kids eat. And that's the decisions that a lot of these families in Austin are making right now. And it does concern me that we're treating a 25% property tax increase as small potatoes. People are describing it $1 a day, but $1 a day makes a huge impact on a lot of families' budgets.
Yeah, and they're also literally have the balls to say with a straight face that this is gonna make Austin more affordable. And I'm like, how can you say that? How can you actually say that and not burst into laughter with how ridiculous of a statement that is?
If you can get to a point where people don't have to buy a car, there is some long-term savings.
Fine.
But
let's understand that the tax increase is going to overwrite that savings, and the tax increase is going to be so bad that the people who need to actually save the money are going to be pushed out of Austin by the time that rail gets built. B, we are in a pandemic, and train ridership has decreased substantially for the past 20 years straight. And due to the pandemic, more and more people are going to be working from home. So because more and more people are going to be working from home, there's going to be less of a utilitarian value to take the train. Also, density and close proximity to one another is literally how you spread pandemics. And having a bunch of people together on a train is literally how you're going to get viruses to continue perpetuating themselves. And then the last thing, and this is the most overlooked thing too, is that by the time this rail gets built, we're going to have electric vehicles and micro-mobility technology that's going to override the use of what this train is for. By the time Project Connect gets finished and is in use, we're going to have little electric scooters that are able to go on Mopec and I-35, dude. That's a fact, and you know it. So there are smarter,
I will not
more
be taking an electric scooter on I-35.
You will when it starts going 60 miles an hour because we're going to have that technology.
But I have heard a lot of environmentalists actually start kind of having those conversations about rail was the right decision at some point. Is it still the right decision? Because there are technologies that are coming available in the near future. I'm not there yet. I still support rail. I do support the Project Connect map. My only pause is the price tag right now in this current economic climate. I probably will vote for it. I'm not quite sure yet.
I think that's a horrible decision, but I still love you, Bobby. This is a terrible.
There's some good arguments that if we're ever going to have it, we just got to move it. We just got to move forward with it.
Yeah, not now. The worst time to do it.
I think that that's going to be a decision for the voters, and we're just going to have to if the voters vote for it, we'll move forward and try to implement the best multimodal transit system that we can. If the voters reject it, we'll have to reassess what we can do. Expanding highways is not the solution. We got to stop doing that.